Alright, what the fuck is up, Denny's? It's been a day. We're halfway through the week, which doesn't seem physically possible with how tiring the week has been. But nevertheless, here we are. It's another not so beautiful day on Magic the Gathering Arena that we're going to make more beautiful by gracing it with the webbed toes of our dumb little aggro lizards deck. We are going to visit destruction on these people. We are going to let them know that you need a turn one play. That when they reprint Pyroclasm into this format because they fear us, it will not be for a healthy meta. It will not be for a meaningful standard rotation. It will be because they are pissing fire in their pants, and this is the only way they can make it better. What's up, Akari? What's up, Tetroons? How's it going, my friends? Today's goddamn... Alright, you guys. So, like, three things. Like, three different things. One, roast today is hot. It's hot, okay? And you guys, right? My favorite roasts, none of them are your favorite roasts. The ones I really think I cook on do fine. The ones I'm like, this one was okay, those are the ones where everyone is like... And so today's roast is live on TikTok. It will be live on YouTube in a few hours. I'm getting a thumbnail done for it, but it is just fucking refusing to upload to YouTube. But if you know me as a TikToker, it's hot, you guys. Take my word for it. It's hot. High speed. Thank you for the Prime sub, my friend. I appreciate those Bezos bucks. Welcome to the dog home. And the glove, thank you for 4 months in a row at Prime. Welcome back to the dog home, my friend. Hi, Maul. DLC unlocks at 8 p.m., right? Yes, the patron roast sign up will be live at 8 p.m. It is allegedly limited to the first 48. And by allegedly, I mean I have a program doing it. So if that program messes up, I will do it manually. And Tetroons, no worries, my friend. Thank you for supporting me as much as you have. Jay's Face, thank you for the Twitch follow. Welcome to the doghouse. Can I get Urtet some point soon? Sir, I think this title violates the cannot get it clause of Bloomberg. If the title throating my ops didn't, webbed toes on top surely does not. And Tetrans, congratulations on the job interview. I hope it goes well, my friend. Felix, to my knowledge, there's nothing, or I don't know of anything circulating like Bad Heist right now. What's up, Cascore? Also, hello, Arya. Yes, lizards are very beautiful indeed. Jay's Face, thank you for the Prime sub, my friend. Welcome to the dog home. I appreciate those Bezos bucks very much. Okay, we do have an opponent. I was like, they're already scared. They're already scared of us. Oh, this is a lizard avatar if I've ever seen one. We'll play first. Gonna be real with y'all. I saw a cool lizard. Kala, this is gonna be our first game, so we'll see. Dirkzilla, thank you for the Twitch follow. Welcome to the doghouse. Oh, woof, this is bad. But I am not going to fucking 5. Felix Royale, thank you for the 100-bit cheer. You really put the Z in lizard, Maul. We're gonna put the flame catcher down. I'm gonna have faith in Jasper Flint. I'm gonna have faith in Jasper Flint to run this one back. Cyborg Lavamon, thank you for the Twitch follow. Welcome to the doghouse. Dark, we're not winning yet. Funding billionaires is fine if I give you a fraction, right? Exactly. Tonight's roast still 0% uploaded on YouTube. Oh, is it removal pile time? It is removal pile time. Okay. I think we just have to run this out. Like, we could play this, but if they had removal, they're not about to discard removal about it anyway. I think we, over time, do just lose out to this deck. Okay, they get Gev. Competitive dad that's also showing an interest. Are you ranking, son? We're trying. It's better than draft. It's better than playing draft, I'll tell you that much. What is this person doing, man? Alright, we're gonna play Poke Rogue since this person... Oh, it's finally gonna be our turn. Holy shit. We'll get rid of that. Because otherwise they're going to keep refilling their board. Entario, I do not remember if we're back in plat. Because the ranked reset came through a few days ago. It really is just going to be fucking non-stop removal pile, isn't it? Oh, we are back in plat. I can look at my own little badge. We have a recursion land in our deck, and so holy shit, bro. Hey Mauld, I forget if you've talked about it before, but thoughts on Elden Ring? I'm running the DLC right now and it's hot stuff. I have not had the opportunity, and they discarded more removal. I've not had the opportunity to play very much of the DLC, but I really like it. The little bit that I've been able to play is fun as hell. Okay. Depending on how much more removal they draw, we can... Oh... Yeah, we just lost this one. This is so fucking stupid. How did you end up for draft rank? Weenhander, I just stopped playing draft for this set. Draft for this set is incredibly miserable. And so after a while I just refused to play it because there was nothing to be gained by participating in it. I think Deluge could work for us here. I'm really just debating if Anoint is better than Deluge, because they're not really going wide actually. They are just kind of removing our shit over and over. So I'll put in another Flint. Yeah, we'll duress them instead, and then we'll exile the things that they're going to recur. Colt Conscript is daddy? Heinously untrue, my friend. We'll play. Yeah, this is fine. This has... Oh, Nick, what's up, Goat? How you doing? Hold on, let me get this. Alright, go follow my dog. He's the best. This is just, do they have 3 pieces of removal back to back to back? And if they do, we get fucked. Great news, I'm getting a friend into MTG based just off the Karlach secret lair. That's the correct decision. That's the correct decision. What's up, Mateus? Thank you for coming by the stream. Bob, you went 7-0 in your Bloomborough draft today. Going Kindred is the scam when you can team your value train them. That's horrifying. Have a terrible day. So they're probably holding removal for Laughing Jasper Flint. Little do they know. Yeah, I don't think it makes sense for me to... Oh no, they're just gonna tutor, huh? Yeah, they'll just tutor. Yeah, we'll wait and we'll drain their deck out with Laughing Jasper Flint. Commander, I hardly know her. Thank you for the Twitch follow. Welcome to the doghouse. What drew me to this Lizard deck was that Bloomborough draft seemed incredibly linear and boring. And this Bloomborough standard deck, I think, has the highest number of individual decision points in terms of things you could do. Too little, too late, brother. In terms of things you could do differently turn to turn. Turn to turn and have them all still be like relatively good options. A lot of decks, when people talk about, oh, they're complicated, oh, you have decisions to make, for the most part, they're bullshitting. There's decisions to make, but it's do a good thing or do something absolutely dog shit horrible. And the AMC brings up a good point. I forgot the suspecting means can't block. So I made a decision that was pointless. That was literally just a bad decision. But the Rakdos Lizards deck has a lot of really active decisions you need to make, which I enjoy. Fucking Christ, dude. Hey, Maldimir, Orzhov, or Grixis? Grixis all the way. Grixis for sure. Oh, you're gonna swing out. Okay. Let's see. That's 9. Yeah, I'll take it. Fuck it. I ain't no bitch. I guess I am kind of a bitch. Okay. So if I give this to 4's gonna get through, 7's gonna get through. I think this works. Yeah, it does. Livid Canadian, what's up, my friend? Grixis because I hate my fellow man. True. El Criado, this is not a good game. Fucking sideboard your shit and get back into the goddamn pit. This is not a good game. We are playing Magic the Gathering together. There is no good game happening on this day. Honestly, I'm gonna rip it because we have 3 1-drops. Alright, just take the rank, man. I don't even... It's not that deep. Oh, we also just hit plat, so we can't lose... We literally cannot lose any of our elo right now. So this is the only time we get to just control... Just fast forward through all the dog shit games, which are most of them. What's up, Dr. Watson? Thank you for coming by the stream, my friend. Why was that a bad game? It's just boring because their deck's only plan is remove everything I play over and over and over. And so we're not playing a strategy game. We're playing war in that case, where it's just flip the top card of each of our deck, and as soon as you flip more answers than I flip things, you get to win, which is very uninteresting to me. And so there's... Oh, it's like that black edition of the MTG coach? Yes, very much. Aries, thank you for coming by the stream. Is Jasper still hot? Never was. Alright, let's see what you got. And why are you playing this if you think all the games are dog shit? Not all the games are dog shit. Just a couple of them. Like, that's why I say this is our opportunity to scoop through the really bad ones. I have no... This deck is just like Naya stuff. I don't think I can let them just keep drawing through their whole deck. Blocking does feel pretty bad there. Let's hope they don't read this guy and they block with an Imbakal. What do you think of Duskmourn so far? I love Bloomberg, exquisite art, lots of cool commanders, but I'm not sure based on what Duskmourn I've seen. I think there's a pretty solid disconnect between the story of Duskmourn and a lot of the card art of Duskmourn, because the story of Duskmourn is very, very, very horror forward. And then the card art of Duskmourn is like 90s movie tropes. Which is definitely an interesting way to play it. Which I like a lot of the tropes. So there's some people who are like, this set's bad now. And I'm not one of those people. But I do think, bit weird. I do think it's a bit weird to start with, oh, we're gonna do this like super creepy horror set. Okay, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So if I block this, cool, dude. Cool, dude. Dan Moore, thank you for the Twitch follow. Welcome to the Doghouse, my friend. Why do they not cast Bill first? They're a Naya player, Cyber Drakel. You can't expect literacy from them. I think Deluge is great here. I don't think the Thought Stalkers are super where we need to be. I think we are kind of in race mode. The Stanky DM, thank you for the Twitch follow. Welcome to the Doghouse, my friend. I thought Plat players were at the level of finally being able to slightly read. No. So the breakpoints are... Plat is where people are actually trying to play Magic the Gathering, but it's not where people can read. Reading is still determined by what color you are. Nobody fucking... Okay? No clips. The Naya players can't read until Mythic. I don't want to get rid of any of these. I don't think we have a way to make Flamecage Gecko happen, and so that's what we will dump. And now we're on 2 Deluges, and we do not have the colors to cast it yet, which is troubling, to say the least. Yes, G-Man, it's Platinum tier of the ranked ladder. Oh boy, do I need a black mana. Oh geez, do I need a black mana off the top right now. I'm fucking sad. Where can I get this deck list? It is, I pulled it from Reddit. I will grab the deck list right now. Yeah, this is gonna be a problem real quick. If we just get fucking one, if we just get a black... I think we still stabilize as long as we exile that, and then like the little bits of healing with Valley Rock Collar will save us slowly but surely. And then we will get to the black source, we will deluge them, it will be very funny. I swear to God it will be very funny. But we gotta survive for a little bit. Oh, Inti and fucking Pakal. So interesting. Alright, there we go. Now I'm going to humbly request you eat my whole ass. At what point did you start the hating green bit? Like, at what point did you want to make that a core part of my brand? So it was never something I wanted to make a core part of my brand. It's a core part of how I experienced Magic the Gathering. When I downloaded Magic the Gathering Arena for the first time, and they gave us like the dumb little standard decks to start out with, I played, and like 2 games in a row was having a relatively interesting game, and then went from a relatively interesting game to getting completely dumpstered by rampaging Brontosaurus. And ever since then, I've been a hater. Ever since then, I have been an absolute hater. Alright, give me something good. Okay. Get Lost is... Doesn't have the green mana for that. That was not the best rips off the top. Fuck. And now they not only get that, they have the mana to double it. So now we lose no matter what we do. The fact that he was fucking... Okay. This person's so goddamn bad at the game. What got you into Magic anyway? It was family friends got me into it right on the tail end of COVID. Would it be dumb to add something like Patchwork Banner on Lizards for mana and power boost? Yes, only because this is an aggro deck, and so we're trying to play very low to the ground and very fast. And 3 mana rocks take a while to get to, and rather than having the banner, we would rather just play more lizards. Like, we would rather fill our deck with 1 and 2 drops, and we will on average get more damage out of playing all the 1 and 2 drops than we would from having the 3 mana rock. You've only been playing a few years and you've made it your entire brand. I mean, yapping's the brand, right? Like, I cannot control what people enjoy hearing me yap about. Thondrill, thank you for the Twitch follow. Welcome to Doghouse, my friend. I've been a yapper since the day I was born. I slid out of my mother's womb shit-talking the doctor who delivered me. And it just so happens that people's favorite thing to hear me yap about at present moment is Magic the Gathering. And that may change, but I also yap about League. I was yapping about Hades and Elden Ring before I yapped about Magic. So I'm just a dedicated yapper. Hey Maul, cheating, larceny, or farm fresh cultism. I can always go for a cult, bro. I swear. I'm always ready for a cult. I'm gonna need that to get exiled. Please and thank you. Have you always been into nerdy shit, or are you someone who came into it later in life? Oh, always. Always, always, always. I was more of a video game kid than I was a tabletop game kid. What in the Sam fuck is happening in this deck? What in the god dang heck? What? I don't know what the sideboarding decision process was, but it was reckless. It was downright reckless. Sideboarding in Roxanne Starfall Savant against the aggro deck. John Michael, yes, we are still watching Jujutsu Kaisen. It's just been delayed, and my yapping about it has been delayed, but I'm starting to get back on track with everything in my life. Oh, and we've got 40k yapping to do, yeah. Okay. This will work just because Valley Rockcaller is a house, and if I have to mulligan a card, I'll scream. Ain't nothing wrong with the rock gal. Yeah, nothing's right with her either, Kala. G-Man, we are doing much better. Life has improved greatly in the last month, I would say. I don't know, Jeremy. Why are you looking so cute today? You tell me, Jeremy. I'll find you. Okay. So I think this is a control deck. I don't know why it is, but it's like only the control players that are running Fabled Passage. Is there any niche fantasy or sci-fi film you hold dear? There's no single one, but a long tradition my mom and I had was to watch. We would spend like entire Saturdays and Sundays. The Sci-Fi Channel would do marathons of shitty B movies, and it was one of my favorite things in the whole world. Yeah, fuck Innkeeper's Talent forever. I hate that card. And so basically any film that we watched during that period of time I hold near and dear to my heart. Yeah, I would like that to go away, please. What it fucking do, baby? Selesnya Bunnies. Saffron, I haven't played yet. I am in Deadlock, and I'm going to be streaming it with my girlfriend someday soon. Perhaps tomorrow. But I have not played a lot of Deadlock yet, but everything I've seen of it so far, very cool. The sideboard guide says, take every piece of removal you can muster and blow them out of the sky. Dude, everyone who's spoken to me about Deadlock is like, you gotta play some goddamn Deadlock. I'm telling you, brother, you gotta play this Deadlock. G-Man, Deadlock is a new MOBA that is like a third-person shooter MOBA. Is very similar. Like if Smite was good. Like imagine if Smite was a good game. Get that out of my face. Get that right out of my face. Yeah, where's your Innkeeper's Talent? Still hurts every time I hear that. I was in the Smite Alpha. It was so fun at first. Hey, memories are nice. Memories are nice. I have a personal hatred for MOBAs because all the companies that made the RTS games I liked stopped making them and to make MOBAs. It's good stuff. That's not our fault. This is going to be annoying. Alright. We got to at least... They only have 2 cards in hand. We got to start forcing them to dump their creatures. Because if they just have Archangel Elspeth, we can get around 1 blocker a turn, but not if they get Virtue of Loyalty stuck onto the field.
I am finished running
Yeah, they probably, yeah, play Virtue, uptick, and then cast Virtue. Oh. 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 I'm so sorry, buddy. They're gonna play Virtue and then get blown to shit. Or are they? They must have a protection spell. Surge of Salvation is so fucking corny. Yeah, Caretaker's Talent in Sunfall is a plague on... I mean, so the thing is, like, aggro was not in a great place, but aggro is completely screwed once Duskmourn comes out because they're putting Pyroclasm back in Standard. And so every 2-drop and below that we play just gets killed by Pyroclasm. Okay. So we make it one more turn, then we get to kill that thing. If I want to make a counters Selesnya deck, which of the two Ixalan Cat commanders would I recommend? Probably the card draw one, because the thing that Selesnya struggles with the most is dealing with running out of gas. And so more than anything, you need to be able to draw cards to get back into the game. Okay. If we do Valley Flamecallers in this, it might be okay. Depends on if they draw a creature or not. Damn, these map tokens actually coming in clutch. God bless this person for giving me those map tokens. Would Maha be a good answer to Pyroclast? It definitely could be. Yeah, it would turn it all into one side. It would turn it all into self-owns. As someone who loved playing Azorius Control back in 2012 and getting my ass whooped by every aggro player in the near area because I had to draw Supreme Verdict or lose, hearing that aggro is getting its ass whooped fills my heart with warmth, joy, and justice. Yeah, but consider... I don't know, don't play Control. I don't know, buddy. Consider doing something different. Raven Witchy, thank you for that random Smasher Pass redeem. That's just a bush, which is halfway there. Absolutely the fuck not. Even though it canonically can tap me, no. Robotic Gentleman, thank you for the Prime sub. Welcome to the dog home, my friend. I appreciate those Bezos bucks. Joe Salsa, thank you for coming to the Twitch stream. Karma, I'm a blue card toucher. I'm not a blue control player. This is a pretty good hand. A Sunny420, thank you for the Twitch follow. Welcome to the Doghouse. In Ritual Noise, please be better. Please, please, please be better. Yeah, it's Is It. It's different. In Is It, I don't brick your turns. I brick my own turns on accident by not counting my pips correctly. Surveil land into lizards is perilous behavior, brother. Troper, thank you for coming by the stream. 87 minutes. 87 minutes on the dot. Oh, Jesus, it's Selesnya toxic. Alright, so let's dump whatever the fuck is in their hand that is going to make this deck work. Someone play the national anthem. It is 2:30 a.m. What the fuck, Dan? Okay, so we do got a swing. Themo Runner, thank you for the tier 1 Twitch sub. Welcome to the dog home, my friend. I appreciate those Bezos bucks. Crisp Cast, you don't want to know. Hey, you don't want to know why there's duplicates in my deck. Don't ask questions you don't want the answer to. It's coming again. They got rid of it themselves. Oh, fuck. They got something good out.
I am the nexus of all that is. Please, buy us more time.
Meme College, LizardMaxxing is going pretty well. We're climbing through Platinum. Yeah, you can have that, my friend. I think you just die. Yeah, you just die here. Okay, so this is... I don't even know what to call this. This is like the weirdest... I mean, definitely Glistening Deluge. I think Duress instead of Thought Stalker in this case. And then if we're doing Duress... Or if we're doing Glistening Deluge, we're going to drop these 1 toughness boys. Our Durkazor, holy shit, thank you for the 20 gifted subs. Welcome back to Dog Heaven, my friend. I appreciate that generosity so much. For those who don't know, our Durkazor is a very regular gifter. They have been incredibly generous over my tenure on Twitch, and we appreciate them very, very much. Ooh, again with the tap land. Maybe this is Domain. What's my least favorite commander and why? It really depends on the context. It's hard to just say, oh, I don't like this commander. Because most commanders have their place somewhere. Most of the time, when a commander sucks, it's because you brought a commander into a context it had no business being in. What I mean by that is typically... Hold on. Let's go ahead and protect this gritty we're going to run on them. Brother, what in the fuck is happening here? Like, what in the absolute Sam fuck is this deck? It's just all humans. Joda Domain? My god. So anyway, the things that make... Yeah, there we go. So I need to get Hired Claw over the toughness of Joda. Anyway, commanders are bad in the context you play them in. Like, if you play Joda at a pre-con table, you suck. That doesn't make Joda a irredeemably bad commander. It just makes him frustrating. And there's plenty of tables where Joda is reasonable. Not Nadu, never Nadu. Still not my least favorite, but pretty fucking bad. So there's very few commanders that are just like raw unacceptable. There's a ton of commanders that you should think twice before you play them into a blind table. And so I have commander players that I don't like rather than commanders that I don't like. That was a whole lot of work, huh, buddy? That was a whole lot of work you did. Do you feel good about it? Do we feel good about this? Very cool. Very based. Thank you for sharing. I feel like this guy wants you to look at his cool cards mostly. That is absolutely what happened, because they did not, it doesn't look like they sideboarded in anything to help deal with my deck. They just said, I'm gonna play my cool shit and you're gonna have to hang. At least one. Oh, they just died of the trigger. I'm gonna believe mine. I'll die on this hill. What's yours? Oh, you is black? Alright, brother. You keep fighting that good fight. Hey. Hey, chin up. Chin up, my friend. Somebody will listen to you eventually. Alright, so we're plat 3 now. We're chewing through. We're chewing through all these maniacs. And I can't believe we're going from like, oops, all removal to absolutely no reasonable removal, but I have Joda and $10,000. Why did I pick the name Maldhound? 3 reasons. I was always a yapper, and I was often a ranter. And so when I heard of the expression malding, which is to be so angry that you're going bald, and I looked at my hairline, I thought match made in heaven. And then the Hound, there's 2 reasons for the Hound. The Hound is one part because I saw a meme that said, you call it autism, I call it having that dog in me, and I went, haha, yeah. And so I did that. And then I also went to the University of Washington, and the mascot is the Huskies, and so there was another, little piece of history there as well. Just got a Riz with the Liz? Oh no, is this Boros Convoke? Oh, chill. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna turn 3 this because I'm a greedy little bitch. Fun fact, the name Leica basically means yapper. What is it with the Phyrexian decks? Like, I'm glad that they made it to plat, but also, what are we doing? What are we doing, my siblings? Yeah, what, are you gonna lightning helix me? Maldhound is good. I straight up can't remember what your actual name is. It's Leica. Draco, the link is gonna drop as close to 8 p.m. as I can get it, so in an hour and 18 minutes. I'm gonna play this because I think if they have more removal, they're gonna have to respond to that rather than respond to my Flint. Like, it looks like they're on Boros Sacrifice or something, but all we've seen out of them is lightning strikes and a well. Shadow Walker, my name is not Josh. You take that shit back right now. Do you think there's enough lizards in print to play Gev as a commander? I doubt it. Not with like any degree of reasonability. Jeezy, we're dropping the link for deck roast signups in my Patreon in a little over an hour. Can we call you Josh? No. No, you cannot call me Josh. Arachnine, so there was a post about it on Patreon and in Discord a few days ago. They're coming back, but they are being limited. So we're only going to do 48 this month. They're being taken down to, I'm only doing one deck roasting stream a week, basically. At what point are they going to play a card? It's literally, it's just every Boros removal spell. Like, Gev's gonna get, it's gonna be another Elspeth Smite. Oh, okay. Hold on, I get to play Magic now. They have to have permanence, because they have this, which is meant to be their card draw. Fuck. It's not even all board wipes because they haven't done a single board wipe yet. It's just all like single. Jesus Christ. It is an Elspeth Planeswalker. Oh, maybe they did misread it.
This is our fight to win.
This thing is not surviving the turn. This thing is not surviving the turn.
The sun always rises again.
Okay. These are the people we're giving Pyroclasm to. These are the players that are going to get Pyroclasm. Launch, thank you for the Twitch follow. You've come to us at an interesting time. Lou Brew, it's just Elspeth and her million tasers. Lim Prophet, thank you very much for the Twitch follow. Welcome to the Doghouse. Brian, I'm new to Commander, but some people are trying Gev and CEDH using goblins, including Conspicuous Snoop. Yeah, it's because there are like 2 to 3 card combos that work with Conspicuous Snoop. So they're working with Gev not because there's enough things to make a legitimate deck. They're working with Gev because they are playing... One sec. They're working with Gev because they just are playing an infinite. And Gev, yeah, makes persist go infinite. I feel like I'm going to need Fireglass Mentor, but I'm going to put some bolts in to hit the Elspeths. Maybe they just messed up. Oh, they're taking a minute on their sideboard. Maybe they just messed up the sideboard and the main board. They had all their permanents in the sideboard. What would CEDH players do without Thassa's or Laboratory Maniac? I feel like their whole world would collapse. Yeah, not too many rely on Lab Maniac anymore, I don't think. But yeah, you knock out Thassa. There's a ton of ways to win outside of those. The meta recently has been overly reliant on Thassa's. They've been crutching on Thassa's a little. Okay. Oh god, not a surveil land. They have a single Urabrask's Forge? What are we talking about? What are we talking about? I feel like now they're just going to be Urabrask's Forge, incoming Elspeth's Smite. Brother, what is the plan? Brother, what is the plan here? Honestly, Flage would make this deck make a lot of... Flage is like one of the only things that would make the deck make sense. Is if they... Oh my god. The deck's so dumb that it fucked my camera. I'm not swinging because so much... I'm not swinging this guy because he's our card advantage, and so much of their removal has been... Holy fuck. This is the saddest deck I think I have seen yet. I think this is the saddest one. Alright, so if we have to go to game 2, Deluge definitely doesn't matter. I think we definitely need to go all duress. And then we might even go like all duress, all Thoughtstalker Warlock, because they only have removal spells, and so hitting all of those spells is actually like will actually pay off for us. Yeah, fuck. Okay. This person does not have a good home life. There is no chance that this person has a good home life. Let's see, they have... I love blue-white control, but counterspells are kind of bad. Wait a minute. I know. Yeah, this is just like... This has to be their, like, I had a bad day, and I need everyone else to have as bad a day as possible with me. We still can't even... What the fuck is happening with this camera? There we go. Back in focus. We're locked back in. Lizard still bang. We're playing against... We are playing against Cringe on main. All right. I mean, the board wipe is surely... The board wipe is surely the most dangerous thing to us. And then I think we Thoughtstalker Warlock and get rid of Lightning Helix, and then we need to hope that... Oh, we can't make them lose life, though, so we can't force them to get rid of Lightning Helix, which sucks. What's up, Talamar? Okay. That's another removal spell down. And importantly, it's an exile one down. So if they Lightning Helix, we can still use Mudflat Village to get Flint back, theoretically. The name is pronounced Amaze. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, we are not letting them redraw cards for sure. I wonder. Yeah, I wonder. But the thing is, now they're almost to Sunfall mana. So if they have Sunfall here, we do just get blown out. Okay, there's Helix. But this is good. It being in the graveyard is actually a meaningful degree of protection because it means we can use this land to get it back. As opposed to an exile spell. An exile spell where we can't get it back. It being dead is good because it's safe now is crazy. I mean, that's how it is versus control. Like, versus control decks, you would much rather have your thing go to the graveyard. My Gerd, I'd be tilting. The only thing that keeps me from true tilt in head-to-head Magic is that I don't take head-to-head Magic seriously. As far as I'm concerned, we're both just in a casino pulling levers at each other. Especially with decks like this. Because these matchups, like, can anyone identify a decision either of us have made? I'm not even just being like, oh, this deck is brainless. I'm saying the whole, like, every interaction we've had, neither of us has made a meaningful decision. It's just been, do they end up drawing more stuff than we do? And when they did, they win. And when they didn't, we won. And so I just super do not take that seriously. I'm not gonna play Flint because the held up mana makes me think they have some shit going on. Cool. Oh, this time they have something that makes creatures. Next turn, we basically have to play Jasper, even if they're waiting to Sunfall him. If we don't call their bluff, we lose anyway. Also, Cornman413, thank you for the Twitch follow. Welcome to Doghouse. But these people are why we have time limits, and these people are why those time limits should be shorter. I'm literally just sitting here shaking my head at this guy. Yeah, I don't know what would... I understand the reasoning behind coming up with deck lists like this, like as a meme. I don't understand what possesses you to spend time playing them. Like, spend meaningful amounts of time just playing Egyptian Rat Screw. Angel of Saint Trapped, thank you for the Twitch follow. Welcome to the Doghouse, my friend. Okay. We're gonna play a fun game where the computer is actually able to react to what I'm doing instead of taking 18 years to play another Lightning Helix. Oh god, I hate when I get headbutted and I flinch. We want a candy. Right now I'm trying to farm Pikachu candies, which are these little things that... Oh, water bug? Yeah, get my boy out here. Easy. Dust him up. Are you done yet? Xenocross, we gotta do something to kill time against the Boros control players. Revon, Pokerogue is a Pokemon game if you just went battle to battle to battle, and it's a roguelike in that you start with just the starters for each generation, and anything you catch during a game you permanently add to your starter list. Alright, what do you got in there? Yeah, you gonna take your time? Cool. And so like this thing is... So you see how this thing's very low health. We can capture it. Oh, and then it'll just get out and then... Okay, it's not gonna kill my guy. Just get in the ball this time. Yeah. And so when you catch stuff, these are like base stats. And any Pokemon you start with has the best version of every base stat you've ever caught. So because this one has max special defense, any one of those I run is going to have max special defense. Okay, so he did have... He had the board wipe. He didn't have Sunfall, but he did have the board wipe. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Discharge is hot. Oh, yes, Discharge is hot. The race isn't tremendous for us, but it does... Oh, fuck. He caught me lacking, and now I'm going to lose. This one's my fault. This was an actual decision where I was not reading his cards. But I have Pikachus to level up. M. Kaiser 0520, thank you very much for the Prime sub. I appreciate those Bezos bucks. Welcome to the dog home. And Raven Witchy, you've caught the line, which is in double battles, Marshtomp doesn't get affected by anything Pikachu does, so he can just nuke the field, and we get to chill. Oh, fuck, my thing's faster. Oh, thank God. Fighting type. I don't know if I have anything that beats... I'm just gonna Water Pulse. Quick Claw! That was not effective! Okay. And then I think Pikachu can carry this back. So this little 23 here, that's the number of candies that Pikachu has, and in between games you can spend the candies to get permanent improvements on the Pokemon. So it's like you do a run and you try to make your... You basically try to like farm your best Pokemon. Ooh, and the egg voucher system is very important. We should switch. We should bring Marshtomp back out. Yo, Maul, have you achieved maximum Lizard? Right now, we are at minimum Lizard, dude. We are playing against probably the single most cringe deck I have seen in my entire life. And so I would say we are at minimum Lizard at present moment. Oh, god damn it. Egg vouchers are broken. I got Buzzswole and Zekrom. Yeah, I have Yveltal in my list of starters. I'm not running it right now because I want to farm. I want to farm stuff on my Pikachu. Mauled, my wife saw your video about Yigra and made a deck. We've been trying to decide on a name. What do you think between Oh Lord He Comin', if not food, why food shaped, and no ethical consumption under capitalism? So those are all great names. It depends mostly on what theme the deck is. I think if you're doing aristocrats, you should do no ethical consumption under capitalism. Thank you for correcting me. So I think if it's a aristocrat deck, you do that. If you do anything else, if not food, why food shaped is a close second. And I think Oh Lord He Comin', it's like a, you know, that's the one you throw out on the writing room floor to begin with, but it's not the one you stay with. Oh, fuck yes. Crocolore. We will get rid of Ember. It's Voltron. It is a good Voltron name. I still like, if not food, why food shaped. God, this is like, oh no, not sturdy, bro. Not sturdy, fuck. Okay, we killed it, we killed it. Oh, sure. I guess we're still playing this. Oh, hell yeah, we got Thunderbolt, baby. So many of my Pokerogue runs have boiled down to, can Pikachu one-tap you with Thunderbolt? Talamar, no, this is standard, actually. We're doing, rather than Bloomborough Draft, we are doing Bloomborough Standard. It has been going pretty well. I like Standard a lot more than I like Draft. Apart from, there's this deck, and then there's been one other at the beginning of the night that was the same, like, they didn't want to play Magic, they wanted to play War, and so they just brought a pile of, like, literally 30 removal cards, and hoped that they stuck, like, one legendary they really liked. So other than those two decks, it's been pretty fun. Where are we at? So they're going to be at 6. Cool, we lose. At least there's no more farewell hell. This person was sunfalling us. Don't say that to me, Talamar. They were sunfalling us. I'm gonna fill my water really fast for some drink water redeems. I'll be right back, everyone. Okay. And we're still doing this faster than any game action the last guy took. Isn't that neat? I made it to platinum and someone was playing mono white token board wipes. Dragon, we've played against one of those decks. That is exactly the same type of shit we're seeing. The name Cheese God does not bode well. Oh, is this blue-white control? It might be. Let's find out. Give me your hand, brother. Oh shit, they are the cheese god. Mauled being based in lizard pilled will always be enjoyable. I do my best, Tenacious D's. I do my best. So they're on the world's worst combo deck. Or like the world's worst mid-range deck. Never mind, maybe not the worst. Maybe I spoke too soon. No, I did not. Okay, so they have colorless artifacts. They do not look like they have a lot of creatures. So I do think Duress is going to be good. Go for the Throat is actually going to be really bad for us. I think we take another Flint. Yeah, and I think we do a lot of hand ripping. Wait, they hit me with the snooze? Alright, this is our Scryfall random smasher pass. Come on, you guys. I know what the content answer is. Can we be so for real? Could we be so for real? No, we're not. We're not. It borked my Pokerogue. Oh no. I do think I will need both Thoughtstalker Warlock, so I'm actually going to dump one of these Vine Lashers. Bro's got the handlebars. See, Talamar? Talamar, good buddy, old pal. We're going to fix you. Does Z have similar or different opinions on MTG Smasher Pass? We haven't compared notes too often. So I know that on some things, on a lot of the humanoids, we agree with, but we haven't compared too many of the non-humanoids. I'm going to greed out a little bit because I don't think they have a 3-mana board wipe in blue-white. I think I will be able to get to Thoughtstalker Warlock. Yeah, perfect. Alright, what you got, buddy? That is too bad. Smasher Pass comparison tier list video win. I mean, we've done streams for that. We've done 2 streams so far that were like the EDA Trek top whatever Smasher Pass. Please don't be Sunfall. Tell me what it is. What's in your mouth, bro? What's in your mouth? That's clever. Honestly, points for that. But I think we do just play until... Play through to Rock Collar and then life drain them. Discover 5! Oh, fuck. Okay. Donde Vandal Blast. Ooh, I think I lose. Oh, never mind. They have to pick. They're gonna blow up their own shit too. That's fine. Yeah, so they get to keep Thrawn, Spider. Oh, but they get to make a new one. My god, dude. Out of the Bloomborough deck types, which do you think have enough support to make a commander deck around? The easy answer is Squirrels, because Squirrels already had commander decks around them, and now they just have commander-er decks around them. I have no need to play this out. We simply drew all of our duresses a little bit too late. I don't think anything... No, there's nothing else that we could sideboard in that would really change it. Dude, imagine playing a fucking control deck and ZZZing the person that actually wanted to take game actions. Since Vaishino became Lizard type, would a Lizard commander deck work? I mean, Lizard would certainly work, but I think it would be a case of... Like, it would be a case of you can make a Lizard deck, but to make the Lizard deck have a big enough concentration of playable creatures, you have to use every Lizard, which doesn't really feel too good. Like, you just have to take every Lizard you can find and cram it in there, and then... Hold on. Which to some degree defeats the purpose of deck building, because you don't get to really make any creative decisions about what's happening in the deck. You just have to kind of do every Lizard, and then if it works, it works. So they're at 7. They can block this. They won't die. Oh, there's 158 EDH legal lizards? Okay, that changes the game a little bit. Oh, we have not won yet, Ares. We have not won yet, and we very well may not win. I can lose one of the flame callers as long as I keep both of these. I really needed one of these to be a fucking land, dude. Yeah, Arena seems completely dedicated to making me pull my fucking eyes out today. Yeah, you got it, brother. I hope you enjoy sleeping alone tonight. Put some Brotherhood's End in the sideboard for the artifact matchups. No, because these decks are so few and far between that it would be... Like, increasing my win rate against that matchup doesn't matter because 1% of the population is playing that deck. It is more worth it to just lose every time against a Simulacrum deck because so few people are playing Simulacrum decks that preparing for them is statistically a waste of time. This is probably too slow. That's really interesting because I seem to see it like 10 to 20% of the time. I mean, what ELO are you in currently? Or what rank are you in currently? Oh, you play Alchemy, not Standard. Yeah, Alchemy could play different. I mean, sure, dude. It also really depends if you're playing ranked versus unranked, because from a ranked perspective, that deck is truly not good. Mid to high gold and yeah, so mid to high gold and low platinum, where we're hanging out right now, this is the home of shit decks. And the synthesizer deck is like one of the most functional dog shit piles. To put it succinctly, it is playable, but it is for the most part a pile of jank that just sometimes comes together. And against my deck, and well, more importantly against me the player, it happened to come together. But it is well and truly not good enough to hold on. Yeah, we'll play this. I don't think my deck is a dog shit pile. Maybe I have too low a standard. I mean, not every deck that like this is a very good deck. I know for a fact this is a good deck because I didn't build it. But like to get through, let me put it this way: to advance through, to get into platinum, you need a 34% win rate. So when we talk about the skill level of people that you are most likely to see in high gold to low platinum, you are dealing with people that win 35 to 49% of their games. Because if they win more than 50%, you inevitably advance through platinum and eventually reach diamond. But if you win more than a third and less than half of your games, you you bounce between gold and platinum. So that's why I say where it's shit piles. It's not like a value judgment of the type of decks you're building, and it's certainly not a value judgment on how good someone is at Magic, because who cares? But it is statistically, if you are in gold or plat, you more often than not lose at Magic than you do win. And most of the time, that is because it's where people play pet decks. Okay, so if they're doing There is stuff in the sideboard guide for Boros Mice. So Bolt Anoint. Bread Theory and Alistair Trinity, thank you very much for the Prime subs. Bread Theory for 2 months in a row and Alistair for 5 months in a row. Welcome back to the dog home, my friends. I appreciate those Bezos bucks. Oh, Ambi, you got 4 rares from... God damn. Good job, my friend. I want to keep this just for the Bolt. I think the Fireglass Mentor... Oh, we're so fucked. Oh, we're so fucked. Are there any commanders you love on a flavor context but can't ever make work? No. I'm great at deck building. It never happens. It probably will at some point, but I don't build enough different individual commanders to really have it be an issue. Oh yeah, we are screwed. Okay, that's not the worst it could be. Oh, unless they were missing land drops. Yeah, if they have... Okay. Yeah, GG. I keep wanting to make Goose Mother work, but I have no idea how to make it not suck. Sometimes you do have to accept that your commander decks are not going to always... It's not always going to be a heliocentric system with your commander as the sun. There's a million ways you can make Goose Mother work as a commander deck. It is unlikely you are going to make Goose Mother the capstone value engine of your commander deck. But not every commander deck needs to have the commander be the capstone main mover. Sometimes the commander can be garnish. Sometimes the commander can be vibes. Sometimes the commander can be a payoff for other shit you're trying to do. And if you're running Goose Mother, I feel like that's probably where you should be at, rather than, oh, how do I make the Goose Mother part of this deck crazy? Goose Voltron is objectively hilarious. Agreed. Holy fuck, what? It's Mardu? Alright, well. We're gonna jasp him about it. We're gonna jasp him up about it. It's the only way. It's our only option. And if they spend their turn removing Jasper, we're going to jasp them up again. Currently playing Delaney, ETB life gain trigger, plus Starscape Cleric or Wisp-Drinker Vampire. Yeah, I think that seems viable. I mean, that is like, G-Man, that's the definition of pet deck. It is a fun interaction. I would say it's super not viable in the context of how strong the strongest arena decks are. And that's okay. Not everything has to be top shelf competition, but it does mean that the deck is more likely to lose than it is to win. Okay, so they're out of stuff. Ooh. Well, lesser mana value. Yeah, we'll get rid of that. S, thank you very much for the kind words, my friend. But yeah, for the most part, like, something being a pet deck doesn't mean it's not good. I'm not playing pet decks just because I don't have any that grab me right now, and so that's why we're playing something that is net decked and highly competitive and is meant to get to Mythic and all that. But that is far from the only legitimate goal of spending your time on MTG Arena. Although if you're playing a pet deck, I probably wouldn't play ranked at all. Other than to like get to a rank for the rewards. What determines the number of cards Jasper exiles? So it's the number of other mercenaries you control. But any creatures that you cast from the Jasper theft are mercenaries. So pretty much everything in this Lizard deck is a mercenary. And then the Deep Cavern Bat counts as a mercenary because we played it from their deck. And now this person is going to rope us. Okay, what the fuck? We still... OBS just threw crazy errors at me. What the holy hell is happening? Is this person DDoSing me? You guys, the haters are trying to sabotage me. You guys, the bat haters are trying to sabotage me. If I want to do really well in Arena, should I net deck one of the really good meta-related decks? If I do well in Arena, you mean get to Diamond or above? Immediately, yes. Like, there is no... Getting to a high rank in Arena is more a test of your patience than anything else, because most of competitive Magic is gambling. And if you were going to go say, I want to get really good at poker, would you show up and ask the dealer to never deal you face cards? Or I guess whatever the... I don't know enough about poker to finish this analogy, but like, as much as people want to say, oh, pilot skill this, pilot skill that, it's a shitload of gambling. It is a goddamn ass load of gambling. And there's still skill involved. But you would never show up at a poker table and be like, hey, don't give me any of the good cards. I'll play around it. That's what you're doing when you bring a pet deck. You are putting the onus on yourself of, on average, your deck is going to lose because the card quality is worse, which means you have to be much better than the person you're playing against rather than just better at all on balance. And so, yeah, if you want to climb, net deck something. If like the people who talk about like, you should brew it yourself, that's the right way to play Magic. I have never met somebody who is legitimately like that, and if I do and I see them on the street in 20 years, I'm going to tell them what I think of them. But for the most part, yeah, if you want to do good, download a deck. And playing the good decks will give you a better idea of how to make good decks on your own. It gives you, like, seeing, it's just teaching by example, right? If all you ever do is net deck, it's not going to teach you very much. But if you build your own decks and play some net decks, I think that will make you a better player than only building your own decks all the time. On that note, Greg Fisher, thank you for the $5 super chat. When I have money to show you my decks again, how toxic do you want my Kyler, Sigardian, Emissary deck to be? Greg, as toxic as you can take it. If you're down with me ripping you for it, as toxic as you want. Is it fair to say that in Standard or Alchemy, there's only a really narrow group of really good decks? I mostly play Commander because it has a really wide meta. That depends on the Standard set. Right now, it's pretty wide. But pretty wide is typically like 5 to 10 decks that can compete is considered a really wide meta. there have been some really narrow metas in the past. Like, I dipped out of Standard when the meta was basically 100% you were playing Esper mid-range or you were playing Mono Black mid-range, and you were just playing like Sheoldred and Rafine and the Wandering Emperor, and aggro decks didn't really exist outside of Best of One, and it was the same like 2 decks you were going to see every time. And we've seen a ton of different decks over the night. Yeah, when you think about wide, you're thinking Commander, whereas a wide meta for Standard is 5 decks. I really need to reconfigure my expectations. Yeah, so let me pull up a really good resource, which is MTG Goldfish. So they have metagame data for a number of different formats, unless Google Chrome crashes. Yeah, that's sick. We'll play first. Oh boy, I don't like those lands. Yeah, I think there was a connection hiccup, and so everything with my compilers and stuff got borked, and so the chat overlay is going to be down for a little bit, but I'm still reading and I will still respond. I think we can keep this. Oh god, I want to keep all these cards, but I'm going to keep the removal because I'm a douche. Legendary Ludwig, thank you for the Twitch follow. Welcome to the doghouse, my friend. If I click on any browser, it shits itself. That's a good sign. That's a very good sign. Okay, thank you, Google Chrome. I want all of these. Alright, let's see if we can get back into Adblock Plus. Fuck off forever. Okay, I think we're back now. Come roast season, would you rather re-roast an upgraded deck or see a new Surtur deck? I'd say new stuff. Is there a joke or roast you are most proud of? I would say if there is, I no longer remember it. Like, there's definitely ones I'm more proud of than others, but I can't currently remember one where I was like, that was the pinnacle. That was the best joke I've ever done. I've just had a lot that I've liked more than others. For the Patreon, does one getting the tier above the sold out deck roast tier get you deck roast priority? No, very specifically, no, it does not. There will be a more highly produced scripted version of the deck roasts coming out that will be more expensive, and so if you're looking to spend additional money to get deck roast priority, that is going to be the way to do it. Oh, I'm so fucking goon, dude. But that is going to be announced a little later in the month. Yeah, I mean, we just fucking lose. Oh wait, no we don't. I'm dooming for no reason. At Phil Sauce, Acolyte, and Rax ×3, thank you very much for the Twitch follows. Welcome to the doghouse, my friends. Yeah, the $50 tier, the $50 Patreon tier is what makes you my little Pog champion. But it does not get you deck roast priority, and when the deck roast slots are sold out, it does not let you go over that limit. We got double lands, dude. we might be able to stabilize with Rock Collar, or not even stabilize, but like get over the line with Rock Collar. Cat, the night's going pretty well. The people in, I mean, Standard is always kind of a patience test, but Standard has especially been testing our patience tonight. It seems like everyone has reacted to the Mice and Lizard decks by just leaning into, okay, well, we're only going to board wipe all the time. And that's why we got Pokerogue. That's why we keep Pokerogue on lock for when we have to play against people who take 8 minutes to decide if they want to kill my guys. So they have negate. They have 7 on board at us. I think we lose no matter what we do here. Because we need to get rid of... We need to get rid of that thing if we want to... Or we'll actually... We don't. We can buy time. Never mind. No, we can't. Good game. Sir Lobbertail, thank you for the Twitch follow. Welcome to Doghouse. No, Valley wouldn't have been lethal. Because they could just block... once they blocked Jasper Flint, then we no longer have lethal pretty immediately. So we definitely need duress. I think Deluge could help because they get a lot of base 1/1s. Yeah, they get a lot of base 1/1s with prowess. And then they just cast a lot of shit. What's your view on Kalia when she cheats something in like Aurelia the War Leader? So my view on Kalia and Kalia adjacent creatures is that they are totally reasonable to play, but you have to be for real and not act like it's reasonable. Like, you don't get to act like we should just... I played the wrong land. That's embarrassing. You don't get to act like we should just let the creature resolve, is the important part of it. Like, if you're playing... if you're playing Kalia, go off. I'm going to kill Kalia at every opportunity I get. Because as soon as you get to swing her, odds are I'm a dead man. And if odds are I'm a dead man, it is not correct for me to swing into you. Or not correct for me to like let you cook. Like, there's a lot of commanders where part of rule 0 is like, oh, are we gonna let people play the game? Are we gonna let people do their thing? And Kalia and Slivers and even like goblins, for the most part, if you're playing like Krenko, is if I let you do, yeah, Jetmir for sure. If I let you do the thing at all, you doing the thing looks like me dying. And so I cannot in good conscience let you do the thing. Mux sus. Yeah, Mux is too. Same thing. Like, there's a ton of commanders where they're fun, and I'm never going to say it's like, oh, you're not allowed to play that with me. But if we play that together, Like, I'm gonna pressure you, because if I don't pressure you, you kill me with hammers. I do believe I'm a fucking dead man again. What's the time between card transfer from modern to standard? No clue. No clue, my friend. Yeah, that's so sick. That's so sick and cool and a good time. Alright, we're gonna look for somebody to raid. I know I saw Nerd Girl go live earlier. Is she still live? Alright. My good friend Nerd Girl is alive. The raid command is start LizardMaxx instead. So everyone be kind. Patreon roast signups are going out in 15 minutes, so be ready. Thank you to everybody who watched, followed, subscribed. I hope you're having a good week, and please remember to stay toxic.